No.
It's about
The Bay Bridge.
family, friends.
Yeah.
It's about fellowship.
Crabbing. So we're on the water. We're in the woods. And
the heart starts to pound and you start to sweat a little bit.
And then I took the shot.
Nature Cove.
He jumped. And
Nature Cove.
It's about making things interesting and fun.
Nature Cove.
Yeah.
That's the open air bus. Okay, so here we are in a well-known deer trail that we've monitored deer moving. They come from a bedding area over here to our right where I'm standing. They cross this trail and they go down over here, over this ridge. You'll see a stream. There's a water source. There's all types of oak trees, white and red oak, mostly red, but we got white oak too. They love those acorns. And then we have the field out there, which is about approximately, what do you think, Mike? 100 yards away,
Yeah.
75 yards? 75 yards, you're gonna have soybean or corn or different crops. So they have a food source, they have water. Michael has put in a mineral lick over here. And what did you put in that, Mike?
We got the calcium phosphate, the trace mineral, and then we have Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
For the flavor.
That's a heck of an idea, Mike.
Or the aroma.
The aroma. So the Kool-Aid is an aroma that potentially pull them into the smell. And then once they taste it,
Yep.
and they've got the smell associated with the taste, it's a learning lesson. We're actually teaching them deer, right? To
They,
move
and they love salt. So
love salt. And there's a lot of salt in there, right?
Yes. And we got a bunch of scrapes all over the place out here.
We've got scrapes and rubs. Go on, Mike, tell them. And we've got multiple scrapes and rubs,
Yeah,
right?
like there's one. This was a licking branch last year. Over here, if you look. Right here. And what they'll do, Brandon, is they'll come up and they'll do a scrape and they'll rub their glands on the tree limbs.
Mike, come on over. All right. So the idea behind a good tree stand, when you're out here in the woods, is you want to have camouflage as much as possible, and natural camouflage surrounding your tree. If you look over here to the left, there's a tree that has not yet blossomed. The leaves aren't on it yet, but that's going to be excellent source of camouflage. That's going to shade out this tree stand where the deer won't be able to see you. And if you come around this way, Mike, this here too, you have 3 limbs. That'll break up your silhouette. When you're up in that tree, you're gonna have a limb to your right, one slightly behind you to your left. And look, see the tree behind it now? When that blossoms and all them leaves are out there, nothing will see you. You'll blend in perfect with that. And then you'll be able to shoot to your left, and then over to your right, all in front of you, and even between the limbs up there, once we trim some of the spots out of that other tree. It's an excellent place, and you're gonna have an incredible view. When we're done here, we're gonna climb up in the tree stand when we install it, and we're gonna use the camera to sweep the forest floor, and you're gonna be able to see the excellent shots that you'll have in positioning this tree stand. Pay attention to this one so we don't lose it. We're gonna put that in the box.
You're not.
Ain't funny, Brandon. Blooper. Edit that blooper. The strap actually came off, Mike.
Really?
Edit it, man.
fourth arrow camera arm. This is for the fourth arrow camera arm. That's what we put our camera arm in. Film. You can just leave them out there.
Look at all that noise in there. So you want to try to get the hammer behind that? You want to climb on this, your longer arm thing? See if you can jack that out with the hammer first.
Yeah, where's that hammer?
There's a tree grew around that too. See, the tree even was trying to save us. Hey folks, how you doing? This is One Shot Pops down at the Noble Kelly Farm with Smoking Mike Rice and Brandon Be Nice. We're having a good day here. I sent him up here to do this because most likely the tree will fall, the stand will fall now. And it's always best that your son-in-law gets hurt rather than you, you know? It's a fact of life. You gotta look out for number one. Wah, that's me. That's right. Amen.
Anyone's gonna take a fall and stand up afterwards and shoot Mike.
No way, man.
I was talking to the other Mike.
Oh yeah. That's
I
fine.
almost made him pee his pants last weekend.
Go, Jack. You put your hammer behind it like it's a nail, Mike. Behind it, yeah, underneath or on top. Try to jack out. Yeah, there you go. Try to jack it out. There you go, buddy. You're the man. Look at that. That's why we call him Smoking Mike Rice. Ready? See if we can move this thing.
Ah, looks like those teeth are stuck up in there.
Yeah, it's you gonna help me, no?
Oh, break it. He's bending on this already.
It's bent? Where?
Well, it's starting to bend right up here.
Underneath or on top. Try to jack out. Yeah, there you go. Try to jack it out. There you go, buddy. You're the man. Look at that. That's why we call him Smoking Mike Rice. Ready? See if we can move this thing.
Ah, looks like those teeth are stuck up in there.
Yeah, it's you gonna help me, no?
Oh, it's winched in. It ain't going nowhere.
Well, here, let's make it tighter.
All right. Push it down.
There you go. Safety, buddy, safety. Mike, do not stand in the back of the ladder, you know, back on the seat or not.
No. I'm gonna try to.
Chop it with the hammer. Mike, you big. What's the matter, man? You all right?
I'm not.
You got a hair in your throat? Look up, child. Look up and look up, child. Lean on me, you're not strong. And I'll be there. I'll help you carry on. 'Cause it won't be long till I call your name. Somebody to lean on. Just go. Might rise and chop that wood down. We gotta get the trees down to the ground. And you know Brandon's watching and the folks are along. will he fall and break off one of his arms? Lean on me.
one of my balls?
Michael Balboni eating eggs and ham and bologna. Come on, Mike, you're doing a hell of a job. I'm covered with trees, boy.
That thing is like 5 feet into this tree.
Get the hell out! It ain't got five. The only thing 5 foot here is you. You got it?
Yeah, but
What?
loose.
Foot loose?
It's foot loose.
Foot loose.
Foot loose and fancy.
Foot loose.
Hammer coming down.
What the? Oh my! So ah! Did you pick that thing up that I threw down that I said keep an eye on it?
Yeah. It's right there.
Did you? Oh, you didn't stick. Why didn't you stick it in a bucket? All right.
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm
Everyone's a critic.
All right.
Everybody's a critic.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks to Brandon's help.
Yep.
Nah. Anyway, Mike, you did a hell of a job. Look at that. My God. Look at the smiley face you made on the tree.
I know.
All right. Now here's where it gets into.
Right, there's a little flat going.
Watch, put this on tape, Brandon.
Wow.
Like this.
Yeah.
Hands on that wing. Can you handle it?
Now you can
Oh, yeah, keep
Go
going.
ahead, Brandon. You can let it go. As long as you're in neutral, we'll do it.
Look at that.
Just like downtown.
This the heavy end?
Absolute yes.
This the heavy end?
This is the state.
Braided lumber. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. All right, he's smarter than he looks.
Is he older than he looks?
He is 65.
Now start the swing, Mike. I'm not talking sex, I'm talking.
You want to switch? You want to come take the light in? Go on. Ready? Yeah. You know, hey, we got a professional thigh builder that's like, he's got arms as big as
way,
my
Mike.
thigh. Why are we out here moving?
He ain't all wrong. He's got more brains than he thought.
Rodney, man, that guy can pick this thing up by himself. That'd be a good workout for him down there. Right.
You can still see the scrape. Yep. You can see where they scraped, right in this area. And they come up here and they rub their antlers in their face and their glands on these late limbs. So we're going to be behind them. Normally we don't come that close to something like this. We're actually experimenting, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're playing around a little bit here.
This is a tough location over here.
Now, one more thing. What's critical, Mike? What do we feel right now?
The wind.
Wind. What's the wind do for us? Tell the people, man.
Well, it blows our scent. So the wind's usually coming off the field.
Predominantly from the north and the northwest.
Yep.
It'll blow. Now, look at the positioning of that tree. That means everything that crosses up there on that stream, down the wood ridge line, which they like to walk on ridges, and coming up here, and all across there, everything's going to be downwind.
Correct.
Downwind from you. That means they'll have no idea, if you don't get caught moving, they'll have no idea you're here. The only deer that'll have a chance to bust us will be coming from over this way and over here, which is east, southeast. And that's predominantly where, you know, you hope they don't actually come from that exact area, but if they're coming in and bending in here, our scent will be a good 50, 60, 70 yards down, because we're up 20 foot in the air before they, so as long as they cross a trail down here or whatever, 40, 50 yards behind us, we're safe. Anything 80, 90, 100 yards, depending on the thermal currents, what do you say, morning time, more dangerous? Because the currents will drop because of the cold air.
And then at the evening, thermal will rise.
So most likely will be the best time to hunt this will be this stand will be at night.
Yeah.
As they come down to exit the woods onto the field.
Correct.
To eat the crops.
Yep.
Or to get a cold drink, a cool drink from the stream in the afternoon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm absolutely thinking this is a later. We've changed our tactics up too, because we have a couple stands back here that we are going to stay out of the back of the woods till the rut.
Absolutely.
And we are going to hunt the corners and hunt right off the
Trails where we make as minimal noise as possible. Crow walking up here.
in and out.
So watch. Let's do a little walk. See how quiet we are. Watch. Too bad. That's not too bad. Now you don't want to do this. That's the wrong way to walk in the woods. You want to go out and you want to be very quiet and gentle, just as quiet as possible, like an Indian. Position your foot.
Yeah, he's
Heel
actually
first
very, very good
and
at it.
gently. A deer's toes are pointed, and that's why you don't hear them. They go down like this, but we can't walk like this in the woods. So what we do is the next best thing is heel. So you go down with your heel. If a deer's walking, it's got the pointy toe, it goes like this, and it just slides in between the leaves. You never hear them. But the human being can't do it. You can't walk like this in the woods. So you're simply going with the heel, and then quietly like this.
Walking like a feather.
And see how quiet that was?
Yep.
Or we can go like this. Wrong. Don't do that.
No.
Let him have the support here, but what we'll do,
We'll strap it.
We'll take these bars and that we had here, and we could strap it absolutely too, but we'll take these and we'll move them up to here, right to the edge, so that it gets another 12 inches, reduce that area, and maybe it'll be just enough to keep it. You think so?
Yeah, that'll work. That'll absolutely work. Yep, yep.
Let me see that 7. That was in reverse, Mike. Now. Almost killed me a couple times. And that's a fact. It's not a joke, it's a fact. One time he didn't hold the tree stand, and I almost fell out of the fucking tree. I did fall out of the tree, actually. I jumped onto another tree as I was falling. Ow! What am I missing here?
You got revert?
Oh, what the It's like it's not going. What the hell's happening?
Stripped inside there? Is the bolt stripped?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it need to be torqued to a certain torque or something?
No. That will absolutely pull the hell out of the thing. Put the, can you put it on that side? Let's see if it'll go off this way.
Ah! What the fuck?
It's either rusted on here. It looks like it might be rusted on here.
Can you give me that thing back for a minute? Let me see if I can. Not a casualty over there. What the hell is going on? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's nylock, Mike. That don't make sense.
Yeah, that should come right.
Nylock's not supposed to rust. You agree with that, don't you?
Yeah.
We're gonna get it off.
Unless there's some tension on it or something that bent the screw.
Nah, look, it's loose in there. We don't have a long one of these. This with leverage would help, but if you want to try to hold that while I try to push down, I'll just try to. Boy, oh boy. It's off. And the bolt broke with it.
Yep.
So that's a done deal. Keep the washer.
There we go.
But we won't need them right this minute.
That 500 wire brush that home to take care of it.
That's the way it's gotta be. Can't ever expect anything to be easy. One of the tricks of the trade that we found that I don't know, maybe other people do it. I don't know if anybody does it. And I don't know if I'm giving away one of our secrets, but we use the good old famous electric tape. And this here, when you put it between the connectors on the tree stands, this will silence it. You'll no longer have metal on metal. As long as you can put it one layer on and slide it together and then bolt it or put your anything that you use to hold it together, it will be quiet, because metal on metal is what makes the noise. When you're moving in the stand, you hear that squeak, squeak, squeak. The deer get to know what that is too, because a lot of people hunt. So the trick is to try to just get one layer on here. And in this case, it's not going to be easy because we got double. So what we're going to probably have to do is just cut little pieces and put layer after layer.
So you said fixing a old tree stand. What would you call this? Like revising or what?
Your
Maintenance? Do you stand maintenance?
Yeah, absolutely. It's common sense if you want to stay healthy and not get hurt and all, is to maintenance your tree stands every periodically over a period of time. Check your straps, check your bolts. We've had some bolts break on us on here. It's all critical stuff. It's common sense. A lot of people don't do it, but I'm not saying that we're great at everything and we do everything right, but we try. And at least we're giving ourselves a chance to hunt safely, to not get hurt and none of the kids get hurt. Like I say, just a little layer like this will remarkably keep things quiet.
You said a lot of people get hurt in deer stands?
More people get killed or hurt or injured climbing up and down tree stands or installing tree stands than any time with weapons. It's a statistic you can look up. It's not something I'm making up. It's well known. They talk about it. But if you're going to get killed or hurt, it's you're talking you're 20 foot in the air. You're 15 foot, 20 foot in the air, and the only thing stops you is the ground when you fall. It's not very pleasant.
Have you ever fallen
Yes,
on a
I
tree
have.
stand?
I have fallen out of a tree stand, but luckily I was close to the ground. I was coming down in portables, climbers. I don't do them anymore. Climbers are absolutely incredible things. Climbing tree stands, the portable ones that you climb up the tree, they're awesome. They're awesome. You walk around somewhere, pop it in a tree and climb up, and you got yourself a new place to hunt. But you got to use a lot of common sense and a lot of safety with those things, and you absolutely need a harness. If you're going to play with them things, you should wear a harness, because at any given time they can. That's great. At any given time you can. Wow, that's a tough one. This one's special. That doesn't break with razor blades. It's pretty good stuff. But what's he doing? This is get a picture of this. This is very important right now. 60-year-old pop worked this morning for 6 hours at work. He got up at 3 in the morning, went to work from 4 to 9 o'clock. It's 5 hours. Then I'm down here. I'm doing all the climbing, all the disconnecting, all the sanding, all the installation, and my wonderful, incredible son-in-law is over there. And track him down. Look at him. He's over there playing around, picking up leaves. Maybe might be smoking a cigarette in the woods. That's a really good thing. So guaranteed that the deer will smell that. But this is our typical hunting adventures. Me, the laborer, the old man and him enjoyment of my work. You know, it's crazy.
Wouldn't you be like the laborer and the foreman?
You know, foreman. Don't piss me off, man. I'm not a foreman.
So you have an issue with foremans?
I am a manager. I am a foreman. I know what a foreman's supposed to do. And Mike doesn't. So he's not a foreman.
I was saying that you're you. I was saying you're a foreman.
I'm a foreman, yeah.
And you're a laborer.
I play the role, whatever role it takes, you know, to make it happen. You got to be able to be willing to do it. But I just get mad because I feel like I'm working with a child over here. We'll get through it. Mike, you gonna join the party? You know, we got work to do.
Smell bad.
Yeah, I smell bad. I don't smell, the reason you're mad is I don't smell like a cigarette.
Your flies down. Tired of seeing your crotch.
Well, you got that much pressure back there. It's gonna push stuff out.
Oh, that's true. Is that from your belly?
Yeah, my navel. My navel's dropped down about 4 inches. Anytime you decide to help out a little bit, just head over this way, brother.
I'm being like other family members. I learn by watching. Everybody else do the work.
Well, I'll say you're a quick learner. If it's one thing you are, then you're a quick learner. Other than that, Brandon, you probably help more than him. Can you help me flip this?
Brandon's done more work than I have.
Absolutely.
I'm multitasking.
He's multitasking. It's a pretty interesting word.
You're just so good with nuts. I was just letting you take care of it.
Yeah, you're a nut. Problem with life is you can't fix stupid. You really can't. Ignorance you can fix.
How is that? How do you fix ignorance?
You can teach people. If they're ignorant to something, you can remedy it by teaching them if they're willing to learn. But stupid, you can't. Stupid. I mean, did you ever watch Forrest Gump? I mean, Mike's more like Forrest Gump than most people I know. And I ain't gonna say Forrest was stupid, because he did make a good movie. But
Actually, it was Robert Zemeckis that made the movie.
well, I mean, he was in it. You know what I'm talking about? Why you messing with me, dude?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm messing with you.
I'm a camera guy.
Yeah.
You're talking about Forrest Gump. I always thought Shawshank Redemption got robbed.
Really? Why is that?
Thought it was a better movie than Forrest Gump.
You ready, Mike? When you're done playing around with that?
Shawshank Redemption or Forrest Gump.
Really? Look at this. He can't even look at him. Watch. Yeah, that's where you ought to be putting the camera. If you want to get something funny, watch this guy. If he's actually forced to work, look out. He's actually got to think right now, and this is a dangerous time. Watch him. Anything could happen. Be alert. Watch. Watch what he's doing. Watch. Okay, so he's learned how to ratchet. Good job.
I taught him how to ratchet.
All right.
Didn't I?
Ratchet.
I taught him how to ratchet.
Okay, ready? Let's try to get this together, meatball.
You kept putting it in wrong.
I have a problem I'd like to ask you, Pops.
What's that?
Well, all my life, right?
You've had a problem with women?
No, I've been
Like,
working
you can
out.
grab that. Believe it or not, you got 2 hands. That's what they're for.
All
Well,
right.
see, sometimes we don't know what you're doing, so we don't like to just
You
skip
didn't see
ahead.
me just tape this?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're ready for it.
Why did I ask you to come over then?
To look pretty.
Mike, there's no looking pretty in there. Why don't you hit it against the tree and knock the dirt out? That's what trees are for. Oh,
Lord have mercy.
okay, so we got to be really careful here because you got to line it up good because it's not a lot of room in there.
So,
Your bottom lined up, Mike, it's called alignment. Okay, now what you got to do is work it. It's a song out there called Work It, Babe. Twerk it one more time. Just let it Let it happen. There you go. It's called moving it back and forth, up and down. Wiggle it around. Come on. You can do this thing. It's not working on there. Okay, it's pushing the tape back. Just do me a favor, buddy.
Yep.
Taking from that end, from down there with leverage.
Yeah.
Here, so let's remove this part because this is turning into a little failure here. Don't pull it all the way off yet.
Nope.
Brandon, can you
Grab that little piece.
can you reach? There, I got it. All right, so let's try again. Ready? Just go real slow with it. Ready? You gotta go up and down, like you gotta like work it all kind of ways. There you go. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting it. Hit it. Kick it with your leg. Do something.
Wait, put that hand right.
Yeah. Whoops.
How much farther?
Keep going, brother. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Excuse me. It should bottom, and this typically this bottoms out. Okay, so we got this together. And there's something right there. Something's not right there. You gotta bang it. Mike, do me a favor. Bang it.
Still more?
Okay. So that's good. So let's check it out. Now here's our problem. I only got one bolt where to do it because the other one's broke, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hope that this goes through okay and doesn't cause any trouble. You got the Did you bring that bag, Mike? Or did you just bring the wrench? Do you remember?
You look like you're putting it in crooked right now.
Yeah, I can't see.
The drill bag, or the other bag with the bolts and stuff in it.
Remember you went up to the truck, you got me a wrench?
Yeah, I just brought you the bag.
Is that bag here?
I gave it to you.
Yeah, can you, right there, it's right in that, it's right in there, good job.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me? It should be a lock nut in there, it might be the right size. Look for a lock nut, one of the lock nuts. It might be 1/4 20. Too many crickets. Here, Mike, try with a wrench then. See, I don't know if it's a 1/4 20. That's just standard size. Can you see if you can get that to, see if you can get it to start? Like it don't seem right.
It's tight right there.
Something's wrong. These will not be crushed because we didn't have bolts in them. So these should be much more easier to work with. Good job, buddy. I would tell you I'd work it with a wrench. I'd be scared to deal with that. If you think it's going to work. I'm telling you, they're not happy. I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like that drill's working. Whose idea was that?
What?
Nothing. Way over your head.
No. I think it's just the bolts that are bad.
I think you're bad, Mike. Brandon, if you had $1 million, what would you think?
Huh?
If you had $1 million,
Yeah.
what would that do for you right now? If you had an actual million in your pocket, not that you're sharing it or giving it to taxes.
Probably wouldn't change much.
And why is that?
I'm pretty happy.
What makes you happy, man?
New adventures every day.
Adventures.
Yeah.
You know what makes me happy?
What's that?
When you get to be 60 years old, if you got a nice meal and you have a good bowel movement. You know, then you don't have a bubby belly and all that stuff. You know, when you get old, it's just simple things in life like rest, going to potty. You know, they're all important things that you take for granted when you're younger.
Nope, that one broke too.
And then you get older and all of a sudden you find out that they're pretty important things. What do you think? You don't know, do you?
No one has ever made taking a dump sound so poetic, Pops.
But it's true. I tell you what, go home and eat for days, but don't go to potty. Get constipated and see what it does to you.
No, I try to take 2 bowel movements a day. One in the
2?
morning and one in the evening. Yeah.
Wow. You're really helping fill up the landmines.
Well, they
Okay.
might be smaller drops than you. You never
Yeah.
know.
That's true. When I go to potty, the whole toilet fills up. See, got any out at all, or did
Nope,
they all?
that one broke.
So none out, right?
Nope.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So you asked the question wrong. You asked somebody if they had $1 million, what would they do? I be thinking to myself, if you owed $1 million, what would you do?
If I owed $1 million.
You gotta start thinking creatively, Pops.
I try to think positive.
What if somebody owed you $1 million?
No, that's different. But I try to think positive because I don't want to owe anybody $1 million. Hey, Mike.
I don't want to
Let that
owe
one go,
anybody
man.
$1,000.
That's all. Let me see.
Meanwhile, the executive's over here thinking somebody owes me $1 million.
Half.
Like, way to bring the work into the field, right?
Yeah. I come out here to forget about work.
But this $1 million,
Well, right now it's only a half.
half is close enough.
See, that's because the government shut down, delayed all the Section 8 families, you know, from being, the property managers being paid. So that's what's delaying us getting paid.
The people probably don't understand what that's all about, and they probably don't know you have a business, Mike.
No, they don't
They're
need to.
wondering what you're talking about. But you have people that work at those areas, right?
Yeah.
Guards or...
Yeah, and they patrol and guard, but you know, we can't get paid until property managers get paid. And then with the government shutdown, put everybody months behind.
So is that attributed to a particular group or to the president or what?
The Democrats, absolutely the Democrats,
How'd you come up with that?
because they're just crooks. They want to give.
I'm on video tip. Gotta make sure the shot gets done right. Sorry about that.
So
You got the lighter and I got the heavy end.
I got a very heavy one.
What? You just told me that was the lighter end when I carried it over.
Well, now it's over there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's just get it together for a second.
Not on this angle or not.
Now we gotta come down. So that's not working. So let's think a minute before we do it. Problem is, it's already peeled that there. So let's cut that. It should have been easier because, like I said, we didn't bolt it. But what's that? That luck is a little ladybug right there.
Huh?
Anyway, so if we can make this work, I don't give a f. Let me get both of them lined up, Mike. Now bring in the bottom. Just hold on a second. Let me think about this. Just hold 1 second. happy with it.
What?
There it is. Give me a second now. Gotta figure something out. Okay, so this. Nah, it ain't working. We need another hand, bud.
All right.
I need. Now he made a decision, so he's gonna feel important. This is what you do sometimes for people.
You staying over there, old man?
Come on, buddy, let's get this done. You did a great job so far. I just told Brandon.
Don't you have some more electrical tape you gotta put on the thing?
Ready? Kind of, we'll limit. We gotta do something big. Where's the wrench at? This something's done. Got that? 1/2. Half inch. Good job, Michael. 1/2. Whoa. Look at that. You got it.
If I had my way, I'd be paying somebody to do this.
You know you love being out here.
No, I didn't. Rickety old stands. This thing's a beast, though. This is my favorite stand. Whether he likes it or not, I love this stand. It's big, wide, just the way I like it. Well, I need to be president. When we get back in the truck, I gotta give him this whole printout of rules.
Of new hunting rules?
Yep. So we can keep the big bucks here.
So we can keep the big bucks here?
Yep.
Pops, does the buck stop here?
Could be. I know Mike stops here. All right, let's make this happen. Stop a minute.
Okay.
There's poles. Here's what we gotta do. We gotta move the base.
Okay.
Gotta move the base a little bit
Right over.
to your left. Hey, blue.
You alright?
Real safe. What you have to do is, it might work like that. Go ahead, spread it out, see if it'll work. side. Still tilting this way. You see it that way? Yeah. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
And I thought I'd go down a lot more. You had the right idea. I was just afraid. Where's your...
I'm still going first.
Fucking look.
Oh.
What we need to do now is before we fuck too much more weight.
Good look.
For some reason it still looks tilted because this ain't down. That was really good effort there. Seriously. No, just jump on it. Your weight's way here.
Not much.
Give us an idea. Did that do it?
No, it went too much. Right there, did it. Front and back. Yeah, the left one.
The left's got to come up or down?
Up.
So the right's got to just come down.
Right. Whatever you mistake, you fixed it. You're good right there.
All right, got the strap on top.
Throw me one up.
Like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
Hey man, ain't this
There you
beautiful? Look at it. Look at that. That's amazing, man. God's creation. This is awesome, man. I love the woods. I love nature. I love my wife. I love hamburgers and steak, and I like beer. What's that got to do with nature? What the hell? I just lost track. Anyway, I really like being out here, man. This is awesome. People, bring your kids out to the outdoors. Share time with them. Our kids are all doing something today. They're playing sports, and they're. Where's Tay at today, Mike?
She's with her mom.
His daughter's visiting her mom, and all the right stuff and all. But man, we get them out here all we can. We even bring guys like a guy named Brandon. It's absolutely, got 2 left feet, but we bring him butt out here, and we try to teach him stuff. I mean, and we're not worried about holding that ladder for him anymore. He can do it, so.
Got nice holes for these ratchets.
Ain't it nice?
Yeah, nice fan. I knew I liked this fan.
It's tighten it up, bud. If that thing's where you want it now you can tighten.
There. Cockeye. Back and forth. Back and forth. Take the hell with it.
Mike, this is an incredible shot. We're gonna have, I'm wondering, we gotta figure a way to quiet that thing.
Well, we gotta get some bolts in it.
Mike, this is, man. Mike, this is gonna be nice.
Let me get the
Bolt. Okay, so that should take care of that one side. Then we just gotta finish drilling it.
And what's it look like right
right there. Perfect.
bench face? There?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Going the wrong way, okay. Can you do with the kindness of what you did last time, where you
Sure,
put
man.
your knee under it? Tell me when you think it's right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, drop it. Yes, it's being contained.
Is the height already? You want higher?
Yeah, can we go? I was gonna kick it the same as the other one. Think right about here. Can you hold it there for a second?
Yep.
Okay. Excuse me, buddy. You gotta come this way. This way. This way. Come in. Now we gotta come out with the basin. You're probably more close to the weight than I thought. But let's do this. Let's go this close spot. You think it's gonna work, I guess? Ready? You gotta lift up, come out.
right around here. They
Mike,
look,
let's take a look at this one. What do you think? Get it ready.
Okay.
Right there.
yep.
Zone in on you.